I do need to I'm getting this mustache gone. This mustache is going bye-bye tonight. But anyways, guys, what's good? You're now watching The Maki Show. I'm back with episode number 5. First and foremost, I'd like to say shout out to my subscribers. You guys stand out from the rest, and I want to thank you very much for your exclusive support. Second of all, shout out to my moderators that are going to regulate the chat. I appreciate you guys. You know, people like Allison that do everything amazing and keep my chats respectful. You know, I wholeheartedly appreciate it. Third of all, shout out to our regular... No, the stash got to go. It got to go. It always gets to this point, I let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Can't grow this stuff anymore. Yeah, let it go. Let it go. So, you know, third of all, shout out to our regular viewers. Our audience is getting bigger and bigger each and every single day. And it's all a testament to our success and the consistency that we, you know, regularly display each and every single day. And it's awesome to be able to do what I'm doing. And we're going to continue to do so, okay? So, yeah, man, if you're new and you like the face you see, the stash you see, and the voice you hear, tap the follow and the bell button. That way you can be regularly notified and subscribe to all of my content going forward. I go live 6 times a day, 5 days a week. You know, no one does it like me on the way that I do it, and they don't look the way I do. So, yeah, man, in addition to that, the most important thing you can do is to double tap the screen, because once we get to 2K likes, I'll be able to begin the conversation on the current discussion that I would like to have within this episode. So, everybody do that. In addition to that, all of you, comment your city, your state, and or your country below in the comment section, because I always find it quite interesting how we're able to communicate from several different coordinates. I mean, just think of this device that you have where we're able to share our experiences and relay messages and just stuff like that in a way that it was never able to even be thought of 20 years ago remotely. So it's awesome, and it's very, very convenient. So yeah, don't be afraid to leave a comment down below, specifically the ladies, but I don't mind talking to the respectable men too. You know, I like interacting with you guys before we get to where we go, because once we get to where we go, I'm completely concentrated and motivated on speaking about what I'm speaking about. You know, that's just the way that I do it, and that's just the way that I pride myself. So yeah, I'm dropping some new music. Get this person up out of my life asking me, did I go there? Homie, did you take a shower? But anyways, man, look though, so I'm dropping some new music Friday. Yeah, get that person out here for asking me a question like that. Get him out. Not the song, the other person. But yeah, man, everybody double tap the screen and let's work our way to 2K likes. And we're going to be able to speak about what we're speaking about. I'm dropping new music Friday. Yeah, there we go. Love seeing that notification. Not the stash. Yeah, the stash got to go. Love seeing that notification, man. People think they can play with you, but when you don't want to play back, homie, they leave quickly and swiftly. And if they're truly, you know, that interested in what you got going on, they'll come back, but we don't really focus, because as soon as they come back, we'll get them going again. Let's keep chat positive. Yeah, keep it respectable, because I won't tolerate anything out of that confine. And Thomas, thank you so much. I don't know how many rows have you sent. 65. Thank you so much, Thomas. I would like to say I appreciate you for your contributions, and everything that you just sent is gladly appreciated. You know, I respect men like that. They come in, they recognize the game, and they give to it. The game is to be given back to when it's real. You see, when it's real, you don't got to replicate, you don't got to rehearse, it just comes out the way it's supposed to. Great job, Thomas. You go to a studio, I do it at home. Man, I do a little bit of both, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I make music that I like hearing in my car. A lot of people might say, man, you should do this, man, you should do that. My music is my art, and you can't tell somebody how to display the art. They display it the way they want to. So, yeah, man, yeah, and I made a lot of money doing that, too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So, everybody double tap the screen. We are 900 likes away from speaking about what we're going to speak. Oh, you do music too, man? Shout out to you, man. Shout out to all the musical creators out there. Y'all do what y'all do, man. I started from nothing. I started in the closet. Yeah. I started in the closet. Hey, sorry I wasn't joining it live. You don't got to be sorry. You're here now. Better late than never. Yeah, bro, I do my own thing. Respect other artists, because we all individual. That's right. There is no right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? You're doing what you're doing. So, at the end of the day, anybody criticizes your music, it's invalid. But if you don't like your music, you got some work to do. Yeah. A lot of people ain't honest with themselves. Like, the truth of the matter is, if someone doesn't like something you got going on, cool. But if you don't like what you got going on, you need to fix it. You're so smart and relay such amazing advice. You have an amazing heart and soul. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah. I love when the ladies get to commenting, because one thing about ladies, homie, they're going to be completely honest with you. They're going to be completely honest to the men that they respect. The guys that they don't, they'll tell them everything they want to hear, just because they know that's what they want to hear, and that's how they're going to get what they want. But when they talking to a respectable individual, homie, you're going to have respectable, intellectual conversations. But I respect their game even when they talk to dudes the way that, because, homie, I ain't even got no conversation, because there ain't no conversation that's going to turn into production with somebody who's rooted in how they feel and really ain't got nothing going for themselves. I make music, but I keep it for my own enjoyment. I really think everybody should make music. Everybody's singing in the shower anyways. Y'all all might as well drop a mixtape. But with that being said, man, we're at 2K likes, so thank you guys so much. Without further ado, I'm going to get to my topic discussion. If you comment or donate past this point, I'm not ignoring you, and I will respond afterwards, but I got to make sure I get the entirety of my message out before so. When you look at this Ja Morant situation, it's a classic case of someone who has everything trying to portray a lifestyle that they shouldn't be trying to because they were given everything. I'm sitting around and I'm looking at this athlete, multimillionaire, one of the faces of the NBA, all of a sudden trying to portray a thug image because his favorite rapper is NBA Youngboy. Homie, you grew up with your parents, both your parents in your house. A lot of kids that came from the streets, they didn't have that. You grew up able to go to basketball camps so that you could increase your skills and also increase the possibility of you ever even being able to go to the league. You did all these things. Your parents did all these things for you to give you the best future. You put in the work and you made that dream come true. You made that dream come true, all for you to get in the league and say, I'm a thug. Yeah, man, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that because I'm a thug. And one thing about being the face of the NBA is you are now a role model to the youth. So you want to show the youth, hey, man, do all this, okay? And when you get the most money, get on the internet and act a fool so you can lose it all. Why does it seem like people who have everything want to lose it so quickly? It makes you wonder, what are they battling with within that the external monetary possessions they have aren't able to suffice? And in thinking that, you sit around and you say, they got to be incomplete. They got to feel like they're still trying to impress somebody. They might not even believe that they're supposed to have what they have, and that's the reason they're trying to get it all gone. So when I'm sitting around and I'm seeing certain people say, man, it's okay, man, he's only 23. Hey, homie, last time I checked, over the age of 18-year-old is a grown man. So when you see a grown man sitting around and want to be like a rapper, when you're a basketball player, and you dribble basketballs for a living with a bunch of other guys, and then all of a sudden you want to be a tough guy. Something just ain't right. Yeah, nah, homie. If you an NBA basketball player, you're not in the streets. You a basketball player. If your agent call you and say, hey, man, I need you here, no, you can't be loyal to the streets. You got to get to wherever your agent tell you to go, because guess what? If you don't, you're not going to be in the league no more. So with that being said, there's no NBA star that is a street guy, because street guys live by different codes. And if the streets need you, then you got to be there. If the league needs you, then you got to be there. So you got to pick or choose your side. The streets ain't going to do nothing for you but get you locked up, and they ain't even going to be there for you. And a lot of people are going to tell on you. The league's going to provide you a generational wealth to where you can take care of your family and your family to come. So when I'm sitting around and I'm looking at both sides of the spectrum, I'm saying, why would he choose this side? No, because the truth of the matter is he's not choosing any side. He's trying to sit in the middle and play both sides. He wants to impress the street guys, and then here over there, he wants to impress the basketball players. Homie, you got to choose a side. And a lot of times people won't realize the lifestyle that they have is desired by so many other people and how special it is until they lose it. Then once they lose it, man, I wish I never, oh, man, I'm sorry, man. But once you do it, is it too late now to say sorry? Yeah, it's too late, homie. You should have thought about that before you got on Instagram Live and said, hey, man, I'm a thug. You should have thought about that before you hit three-pointer and started throwing up signs you shouldn't. These aren't the messages that we should be showing to the youth, because the youth are very impressionable and they are going to mimic the ideologies and stuff like that when it comes to their favorite celebrities, because we were all young once and we all idolized celebrities. That's just the truth of the matter. So when you're looking at it from the outside, when you're looking inside of a house from the outside, you see a lot of things, homie. But at the end of the day, until you get inside the house, you ain't gonna be able to tell if it's a happy home. Until you get inside of the house, you ain't gonna be able to tell if it's a happy home. Think about what I'm saying. So this Ja Morant situation is the best definition of a representation of a fall from grace. You don't want to do this. That's not the path. No, that's not it. And that's not cool. There ain't nothing cool about the streets. A lot of the people that's in the streets don't really want to be in there. And if you're really in there and you doing what you have to do, that means you are willing to get on top of someone else to get you in a better place. And a lot of times to get on top of someone else, you got to do things to people that you're not supposed to do. That if the world knew, that wouldn't glorify. So even though the rappers make it look cool, I'm doing this and running around, they're not even doing that. They're talking about the guys that they have to pay to protect them to actually do that. And then when those dudes that they pay to protect them get jammed up, they get to telling on everybody, I fell down on my knees when the loss came. They get to telling. Yeah, man. If I'm gonna tell it, then I'm gonna tell it all. And if crap, that's what they doing, man. So with that being said, man, I'm going to read the comment section for the next 45 seconds. If you guys would like to extend this episode, I need to see 1K diamonds. If not, that's completely fine. Make sure y'all get your subscriptions. And hey, you, some of you guys haven't done it yet. I don't understand why. I will never message you first. Let's get that understood. So message me after this live on either TikTok or Instagram so I can send you my Discord link. That way you can join my server and stay up to date with everything that I have going. If you don't, that's fine. If you do, great. I'm going to read the comments. Walls hide more than words or faces. If you know, you know. That's 100% facts. Hey, hold up. I gotta pin that. Yeah, I know you're not. No, you're not. And just because you came in here and you said that, and I know you capping, out of my life. If you wanted to say hi, buddy, you could have just typed hi. Instead, you did that. Get out of here. Positive energy is everything. You can change people in the way you treat them. Keep that in mind. That's facts. Yeah, positive energy is everything, but also sometimes positive and negative are a yin and a yang. So if someone is being negative towards you, that don't mean you be positive. That mean, guess what? You remove yourself from them. You see, a lot of people, they sit around, man, yes, be happy. No matter what's said, just be happy. No, homie, I'm optimistic. So I see the positive outcome in every situation that I'm involved in. So if you say something I don't like, the best thing that I could do that's beneficial for myself is to remove my energy from you. Because if we disassociate, I won't be hearing anything you're saying. So sometimes when you're doing a positive thing, I got to do a negative thing. And how is it negative? Because I've removed myself from you, which means you have no access to me. It's removal. It's negative. But for me, it's positive. Because it's really all based upon perception. You get what I'm saying? But you got to do what's best for you, not what's best for them. Ja Morant, yeah, You keep thinking that, buddy. You keep thinking that someone dribbles, that someone who dribbles basketballs 5 days a week is really from the trenches. You keep thinking that, okay? Peace, love. Yeah, I'm not with the peace, love, and positivity. I'm with real. I'm not with the peace, love, and positivity. Positivity now is becoming like cringe because everybody claims they're so positive. But beneath the internet, man, they be doing a whole lot of things that's not even synonymous or the definition of positivity. It's falsitivity. Hi, what's up, Snoozy? Yo, I'm back. Congratulations. Man, yeah, y'all got 15 more seconds to say whatever you would like to say. Make sure y'all all DM me for that Discord link. And I will be back in an hour with the final episode of the night. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and tapping in. It's been an amazing series. Man, we doing it the way we do it, man. Having fun, under the sun, under the moon. Hey, and the next episode is coming soon. Facts, he never knew how it was being born and raised in the streets. They would dream to be him. Yeah, man. Yeah, he was never in the streets. And if you are, that's not something to brag about. If he was really from the streets, he wouldn't be acting like that. Because one thing about it is when you're from the streets and you get out of the streets, you don't never want to go back. It's the dudes that never got accepted by the streets that get a whole lot of money. Then all of a sudden, the street guys start coming to them and they love it because they never had it before. It'd be the dudes that they played basketball, they played football, they had all the Polo Ralph Lauren and everything, but they still weren't in the streets. Get out of here. You thought I was going to read that comment, boy. All right, with that being said, much love and appreciation. And thank you guys so much for your contributions. I hope you have a great night as well. Thank you so much. And until next time, peace.